Hey guys, today I'm here to do R&B Divas LA Season 3, Episode 7. It wasn't a big episode to this. The beginning part, Leela and her friend Teresa went to City of Hope to talk about her cancer, um, the- her illness or whatever. And all I remember is the doctors, just giving us info about the cancer because she was telling her, I think she had stage 3 cancer. So they're going to do some more tests on her. But the doctor was letting us know that we need to get early, family history so we can have early detection. And I always say that we all need to get tested. If you know it's cancer in your family, whether it's breast cancer, pancreatic cancer, liver cancer, kidney cancer, whatever it is, if you know it runs in your family, please go get tested because you don't want it to get so bad that it can't be treated. Um, Stacy, no, all the ladies go to Leela's house for a brainstorming, and they tell Shantae and Lil Mo that Chris said it's not going to be there anymore, and they sad about that, but okay, moving on. They was acting like somebody died or something. But okay. Stacy brings up the whole drama with Chrisette. I'm like, here we go. You starting bullshit drama for no damn reason. It really wasn't that big of a deal. It was drama in your head because it wasn't drama in Chrisette's because you walked away from it before it even got started. Then she brings up the article that was released about her, and she blamed Chrisette. So they all kind of felt some kind of way because they was like, Chrisette wouldn't do that kind of stuff. And then Michel'le makes a comment about it being karma, I guess from her birthday party and shit like that. So it being karma. So then she blames Michel'le for the comment. Then they going back and forth, and then Shantae jumps in, and I'm sitting there. I'm with Stacy at that moment where when she told Shantae to shut it down because that was between her and Michel'le. They arguing back and forth. Michel'le is not a weak ass female. She might be soft spoken, but she not weak. She can take care of Stacy. Trust and believe that. So yeah, I was with it when, especially when everybody else is sitting there letting them talk. Let them talk. Let them get it out. Whatever. That's how more and more drama gets started when everybody else jump in. Then people start feeling game and up on and shit like that. So I get Stacy part on that, but I just feel like all this bringing this up right here at this moment was stupid. It was really stupid. Um, like I said, they bring up Michel'le's party and how she act or whatever. So Lil Mo walks out the room, and I'm like, that's really fucked up for Lil Mo to walk out when you brought this messy ass female to the group. You pumped her up to talk shit to these girls, and now when it's heated, you walk out. And then Brave start praying or whatever, and everybody shut it down. Okay, thank you, Brave, for shutting everybody down. Prayer or talking about God to make a lot of people be quiet or walk out the room. So hey, Leela tell the ladies to focus on the music and not all this bull swanky. Anybody got time for that? Bitches, go home so I can sage my house because y'all with that bull. Stacy has this skin care launch party and she invites the girls or whatever. And Keenan Wayne's wife, Daphne, she introduced Stacy. Stacy gave this speech. She thanked the ladies for coming, give them gifts, talking about, no, we started off rough and get them these gifts. And Michel'le was like, okay, well, thank you, for her inviting us, but whatever. Then at the end of the launch party, she invites the girls to her singing little event she had, and everybody was looking like, yeah. Michel'le was looking like, bitch, I'm not gonna be there. Stop asking me. They must have talked me into coming to this one because I really don't like you. That's the face Michel'le was giving. Then the ladies go to the studio and with Warren Campbell, the Mary husband, him. Um, Michel'le not there. Lil Mo has a problem with Michel'le not being there. I have a problem with Michel'le not being there because it's a pattern. Either she's not there or she always late. And I feel like if us working on a project and you committed to this project, it's wrong for her never to be there. I understand she always do her part when it comes to the event, but I do feel like it's not professional when you're never there for rehearsals. Um, Then Stacy and Brave, they both sing and rap for Warren because he's never heard of them, I guess, before. So Stacy long winded ass sing all these high notes, up notes, around the way notes. I don't know. That shit was stupid and long winded. Brave did good on her little freestyle. Okay, yeah, she did. She did okay. Warren we found out Warren has kidney cancer, so that was cool because like I said, everybody has been affected or will be affected or knows somebody that has been affected by the cancer. So this all fits of her friend having cancer, brave people having cancer. I think Lil Mo found out about her sister having cancer, and now the producer of the music, is a survivor of cancer. So I thought that was cool. Then he brings up about Shantae called him and asked, can his sister Joy write her part? So all of them looking at her like funny or whatever, and he was like, I don't know if it's shade. And Stacy was like, yeah, it's shade. She was like, we not gonna pray about it. We gonna talk about it. Like we gonna confront this right here and there. She just feel like she likes to address things right then and there. She don't like to wait, and I get that. I really get that because I feel like the more you harper on stuff and or you got a problem with that person, but you still gotta be around them. Yeah, you address shit right then and there. I don't know when you working if you should address shit because you guys were in a working session with Warren, so maybe I don't know. But since he brought it up, hey, Shantae said she don't write songs like this. That's why she asked Joy. Then they bring up Lil Mo brings up that she got a call or something from Shantae saying that Shantae asked for 1% of the profit. So all the girls looking at her real fucked up once again. And I don't know if it's because, well, yeah, it is because she asked for money when Leva had already told you the bitch we doing this free before you even agreed to it. But I it be that she always going behind their back to do it. That's what makes her foul. She always going behind their back to do shit. Instead of saying, hey you guys, I want 1%. Hey you guys, I'm gonna ask somebody to write my part because that's not what I do. Then I would respect it a little bit more, but hey, this is Shantae we talking to. Cause she bring up that we are the world shit and I was just like, girl, boo. Go in there, I'm coming. Go in there, I'm coming. So, Warren played the song for them, and they all liked the song or whatever. They was all grooving to it. Now, ain't nobody got to write no damn parts. Something they're like, bring that up. But ain't nobody got to write no parts. And Stacy brings up, is Michel'le gonna have a part? I'm sitting there like, why wouldn't she? Bitch, the song already written. But Warren say that he's gonna fit her in. Okay. Leela and her friend go wig shopping. They try on a few wigs. And I didn't have a problem with the share wig that she put on. I just was like, well, cut it if it's too damn long. But I thought that one was cute. The one she picked out was cute. Then they start talking about the charity event and the drama with the girls. And she was like, they don't have time for this. If they understood what she goes through on a daily basis and stuff like that, all that they arguing about is pointless. And I agree with that. Brave, Stacy, and Michel'le, they go to eat. I guess Stacy called them down to talk about the whole studio session. And Stacy brings up Shantae and how she needs to talk to Shantae because it's unresolved shit with Shantae. And I'm like, Shantae don't know that. But okay, maybe she had a problem with Shantae jumping in. I don't know. But I think she gonna bring up the whole Shantae and her ex-husband thing. And I'm like, bitch, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Ain't got nothing to do with you. Bray bring up the whole prayer comment, and it just felt like shit just went left then. It just went left, and it was stupid, and it was catty, and I didn't understand it, and all I got was because Bray was saying how she felt like the shade was towards her, and Stacy was like, Michel'le was like, she was egging that shit on. I was like, yeah, it was shade. But she was like, yeah, it was directed towards you because she was like, at that moment, I felt like we didn't need to pray about it. We need to talk about it. Next thing you know, Bray was like it wasn't her place, and like I said, she like said that she likes to address things right then and there. Next thing you know, I know motherfuckers was they started talking about they was from Brooklyn and Baltimore, and Michel'le yelling out she from Compton, and I'm sitting there like this is fucking retarded, stupid. I don't get it. Y'all not accomplishing nothing because Stacey didn't want to fucking listen to Bray. She didn't want to listen, and it was irritating me. And I'm just like, Bray, get up and walk off because this is a pointless argument. She only want to get loud for the camera. She only want to be seen, and she don't want to hear. Like she hear you, but she not listening to you. Like I can't deal with her. And even Stacey admitted it. Like I was only popping off because she was popping off, and I'm like, well, bitch, how childish are you? So then Michel'le ass had me laughing because she was like, I saw Brooklyn at my party. I was rolling. I was like, she was like, and I haven't been there in a long time. I was like, oh my gosh, you sound like Minnie Mouse. I'm telling y'all, if they ever remade Yogi Bear, I promise Michel'le can play the girl on Yogi Bear. I promise you can. Brave, go to the studio. Go in there. Dwayne, can you get him? Okay. Brave go to the studio with Warren, and he said he sees something in her. He see, he really sees something in her. Sorry, you guys. But when my son mess up, we deal with it right then and there, like Stacy do. Um. So anyway, he said he sees something in her. He asked her if she had any more music, and they listened to some more of her music. So then he said he's gonna call LaShawn Daniels to work with her. And LaShawn Daniels is Vince's best friend. He be on Tamar and Vince. I think he helped co-write Love and War. So he's credible. So you know what I'm saying? That's a good look for Brave. He, like I said, he saw something in her, and he's willing to help her out. And I thought that was really cool. Stacy has this event to go sing at for this guy named Chris Isaacson. He's a promoter, I guess. So she goes sings for him, and before that, she talked to, I guess, her manager or whatever, and she's talking about the girls, and she's saying the attention is stick with the girls, but she hopes they come. And her friend, the lady, was saying, what if they don't come? And she was like, well, I'm not going to support them. And I'm like, they don't like you. And my whole thing was this. I don't care about Michel'le, Braids, and Shantae not going, and Leela, but I really thought it was messed up for little Mo not to go. Like I said, you brought this girl here, you trained her like a little barking chihuahua to go after these girls, and now you're kind of distancing yourself from her. That's what it seemed like. You're really distancing yourself from her. And I feel like, bitch, say something. The way you've been popping up about Michel'le, say something then. If you don't like what she's doing, you don't like how she coming off with the girls, say something. But for you not to show up at her event and you was the one like call me, text me, or whatever for the details, then you should have been able to want to either call her, text her, and tell her you wasn't coming. She sings, she get up there and she sings I Still Believe, and she starts singing, and I want to act like I was at Showtime at the Apollo and start booing that bitch. I wanted the Sandman to come and just hit her with the broom, fuck sweeping her off the stage. I want him to hit her with it and say, bitch, don't come back up here. I just felt like that song was whack. And she was talking about, I like to sing stuff live. Bitch, if that's what you sing live, bitch, I would never support you. No wonder I was supporting you when you had a band on X Factor, because you need all the music. I'm sorry. It's something about her singing. It's like, you know how you go to church and you know a person can't sing, but the old people be on the front row pumping them up saying, go on, baby, sing. And then she get grown and feel like she can have a singing career. That's what it is. Because you know how, like, it be the motherfucker in the church with the big voices and be loud so they feel like they can sing, but they really don't hold no tune. That's her. I just couldn't do it. At the end, she thanked the promoter dude, and she's hurt that the girl didn't come, and she talking about she just gonna leave it alone. And as soon as she said that, I told my dude, I was like, she lying. Wait till the next thing, she lying. And that's just what's gonna happen. She gonna bring that shit up on the next one. So I don't know why I tried to give her a chance, but I don't understand why she wants to be the attention seeker and the drama starter, and I don't get it. That's my review for R&B Divas. It wasn't a really pumped up episode, but hey, I gave y'all something. Um, yeah, R&B Divas season 3, episode 7. And follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, Xbox Live. I do everything by the Ghetto View, THA, not THE, and I'll talk to y'all in the next video.